evaluation question number 1.
In what ways does your media product use, develop or challenge forms and conventions of real media products?
Our film both conforms and subverts the conventions of a typical crime thriller in a number of different ways.
Here are some of the ways in which our movie conforms to stereotypes.
Number 1. Our main protagonist in our plot is a young woman who is perceived as vulnerable. We show this through isolating her and dressing her in revealing clothes.
Number 2. We used a non-diegetic soundtrack to introduce our antagonist, creating a character theme. This allowed us to create tension by connecting the music with the character and the threat he imposed.
Number 3. We incorporated shadows in our opening, which is typical of thriller iconography. This added mystery and a sense of the unknown.
Number 4! Within our film opening, we conform to the typical shots and editing seen in thriller films. For example, we kept a fast-paced editing style throughout, particularly when threat is imminent. This can be seen in our jump cut. This is similarly shown in Taken 3.
Number 5. Our film opening builds mystery through the limited character establishment, creating suspense throughout the duration of the film. The antagonist's face is never revealed, and you find out very few details about the girl, and the audience does not know how the two characters are connected until the end of the opening.
Although our film mainly supports the codes and conventions of thriller, there are some examples of subverting the genre.
Number 1. We used a bleak colour palette and lots of light as we filmed early in the morning. This subverts the typical thriller openings as they're typically filmed at night with a lack of visibility.
Have you said Born Identity?
For example, in Born Identity.
Number 2. Instead of slowly introducing the scene with long establishing shots, which is typical of a thriller film, we use fast-paced editing that threw our audience straight into the action.
Cut to black!